What excites you about the new ways communities are forming and developing across the United States?
We're at a really cool time in American history. So we started 1950s, 1960s, atom bomb, Cold War, isolationism was sort of the thing to do. So, and coming out of the World War II, there was a lot of American pride and sort of national unity, which was cool. Enter the Vietnam era, and technology evolved where you had television broadcasting these mass engagements. Again, really interesting and cool, but that drove a separate kind of dynamic. That drove a sort of a me versus them dynamic in the US. There was the people anti-war, there's people pro-war, there was factionalization in the government. It stopped being about all of US and started becoming more about these factions in the US. 1980s came, crack epidemic, rampant crime. People had a need to just get away. So in this historical context, they did. They got away, they went to their suburbs. Cable television started. They started watching only the TV shows they wanted, which means they were not exposed to mass media, they weren't exposed to different ideas. You could begin to structure your entire life around whatever you wanted, a hermetically sealed life. So that started in the 80s. 1990s came, again a period of change. Email started getting more popular. Internet came. And it layered on top of this already strange structure we had in the US, where we were already isolated, we were already independent in our own homes. And all the internet did is it jumped into our hermetically sealed ball and gave us a toy to play with, which it was great and interesting. But in that context, it wasn't being fully utilized for what it could be, just because of the context at that time. The cool part about where we are now is mobile, internet, all these things are now affecting, it's opened doors for people to engage in the world in a way they couldn't have or didn't want to 10 years ago. How that plays out is the re-urbanization of the US. So if you look at places like Houston, Austin's a great example. You look at places, New York is another good example. And even LA is starting to come around. Anyway, there are a lot of cities across the US doing this. What's happening is people who used to live in the suburbs, young families with kids, now want to live in either condos downtown or they want to live in homes close to downtown. They want to be close to the action. They want to be engaged in the community. A really neat and cool thing is happening because of that, where you're getting farmers markets popping up all over the place. You're getting arts increasing in usage. You're getting community meetups more likely to happen. You're getting volunteer events. The missing piece in my mind is how the technology can now enable people to live this life which they want to live.
Yeah.
The way that you can structure the internet, both print, web, and mobile, to serve that need and further increase people in this new urbanization, I think is the future.